Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello from Prague. I don't even know the name of the river that runs through Prague. And up there at the top of the hill, there's a castle, and inside the castle is a cathedral. Good morning, my name is Julie Hannon, and my mission in life is to help people find inner peace, joy, and wellness. And I've been on retreat for a week. A yoga retreat, really going in and exploring and pulling out and discovering. And at the end of the retreat, I felt like more than ever before, like I'm a beginner. And they say that the older you get, the more you learn, the less you know. The more you explore the peace that you have in the world, the deeper the peace you have. Today, we're going to do a thing called practice. Sacred Sunday, I call it, the practice of showing up to be still, to find the place that you can be like the still water and still move deeply in the current of your life. So I'm going to start with a quote from that yoga retreat that one of the teachers read. I don't know who to attribute it to. When I find out, I will let you know. But it's about practice. So as you come in, as you settle into this 15-minute practice or so, today it'll be about 15 minutes, sometimes it's 20, just notice yourself and where you are. Make note to yourself. Sometimes you're just waking up, sometimes you're coming to the practice with longing or readiness, and sometimes it's a chore that we have to do. Find a place by the river to sit, to recognize the breath of your life. So who are you right now as you begin? I'm signing in from Prague. Where are you signing in from? Maybe it's the Charles River. That's the Charles Bridge behind me. Breathe in again. Make all your attention on your heart on the next inhale, and exhale down into the earth. If your life were a river, what shores would you be sitting on? Who would gather to drink from your river? Who does gather there? So let's breathe together again. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And then find the part of you that's showing up. And then take in these words that were shared during my yoga retreat, not my yoga retreat, the yoga retreat that I attended. Such a gift to be able to go in through the body. You don't need your practice every day, but when you really need your practice, you are going to need the strength that only daily practice gives. You don't need your practice every day, but when you really need your practice, you're going to need the strength that only daily practice gives. We all get unanswerable whys in life. Maybe these are the things that evolve us, that help us to grow. When the thinking mind can't find the answer to the why, you're given an opportunity to go beyond the thinking mind. What lives there? Practice. Breath, yoga, meditation, the practice of meditation, heart-focused breath. When the thinking mind can't find the answer to the why, you're given an opportunity to go beyond the thinking mind. Breathe in and out of your heart. It's not the teachings that we have to manage. We have to manage ourselves in relationship to the teaching. There is no advanced. There is just what is. There is no advanced. There is just what is. There is only practice. Breathe in again. The practice here in Sacred Sunday is to connect to your heart, to breathe in and out of your heart, and to connect to love in that breath, to love, to the divine, to the possibility. Breathe in again, long and slow. And breathe out longer and slower. Can you extend the exhale through your mouth? The practice of moving your mind from your heart is part of this practice here together. The practice of being in connection to earth and sky and nature, to the hum of the world waking up this morning. This practice of being part of the natural world is all about the practice of being here between earth and sky, between the material and the energetic. In the coo, in the hum of the morning. What do you take in? And what do you let go of on the exhale? Breathe in through your heart. Breathe out through your heart. Let the inhale be a receiving, the way that the divine travels on the breath, the way the breath skips the mind all together and goes right in through the heart, and then expands that sacred energy of this moment through your whole being effortlessly. Exhale, let go of anything in the way of receiving that breath. And then notice if anything's coming up for you with beeps and traffic and passerbys. Can you find that place of practice when you most need it? Of all the strength of your practice? I said to one of the teachers this past week that I felt like I was getting so much stronger in just a few days. She sort of raised an eyebrow and looked at me. Do you practice this much at home? Do you practice every day? I certainly don't practice for 4 hours a day at home, but that's what we did in the retreat. So what brings you strength? And where's your attention now as it gets quiet? Can you hear the mourning dove singing? Do you pay attention to voices or a car driving by? Or do you just hear the sound of your own breath in through your nose and out through your mouth? In again, long and slow through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale longer. Suspend the breath at the top of that inhale. Hold the breath in. And then exhale completely. One more time at that pace. Big, long inhale. Where's your attention? Is it on your heart? Can you do one more time of breathing in through your heart? Or many times, can you practice moving your mind from your heart to your heart? Did you suspend the breath at the top of the inhale? Are you exhaling with all your attention, either giving away to the earth what you no longer need, or allowing that exhale to be a release through your heart? I release any obstacle to love. Rumi says, our job is not to seek for love, but to seek to remove any barriers we have built against it. Breathe in again. Notice, do you breathe through walls or fences or gates around you? Do you inhale love and exhale and release the barriers you've built against it? Do it again. And this time, bring your consciousness to your heart as you have been, And fill your heart with gratitude and appreciation. What are 3 things you appreciate? 3 appreciations. I appreciate my ability to make this offering to you. I appreciate my own practice and devotion that brings me here every Sunday for the last 3 years or more. Breathe in. I appreciate the breath. My breath, this moment, this puppy walking towards me, the puppy that's at home waiting for me. Breathe in. And fill your whole self with gratitude and appreciation, and then notice what changes in your breath as you've done that. Do you feel the coming together of yourself? Inhale, stretch your arms wide if you haven't yet this morning. Wide, wide, wide. Look for the horizon of the stretch of your arms. Maybe twist a little this way and that. Inhale, gather energy in with the inhale. Exhale, stretch arms wide. And then inhale again into one side and the other. Open the side body. Inhale, reach arms up. Exhale, move to one side. And pause and really touch the sides of your ribs. And then inhale straight up again. And pause there and exhale to the other side and touch the sides of your ribs. Open the side body. Touch into that side body. Inhale, stretch up for the sun. Exhale, expand that sun all the way around your body. Inhale one more time. Inhale, grab energy. Inhale, draw energy up from the earth. Pause at the top in that 8th center over your head, that inner sun, that place where you connect to the divine, to source, to light. On your exhale, comfortable whenever that is, maybe you're inhaling again, but the next comfortable exhale, expand that light connection all the way around your body. What's shifted? One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Who are you now in this moment? As you bring that life alive in you with breath, with noticing. Inhale completely. Exhale completely. Sometimes it is the discipline or the commitment to show up. It's all that keeps us showing up. The breath. Inhale again as the world wakes up. Where you are, exhale completely again. Come all the way in and in and in. I noticed in practicing this week that sometimes it was the silence of the space in between that gave me so much peace. You don't need your practice every day, but when you really need your practice, you're going to need the strength that daily practice gives. What have you received as you've expanded into appreciation and gratitude? Because gratitude and appreciation is the ultimate state of receiving. What do you want to take from this practice? What are you grateful for in this moment? Inhale, expand that gratitude and really receive the gifts of showing up for yourself for practice. If you close your eyes, if you haven't already, I haven't invited you to do that today. Close your eyes and go inward and notice what's shifted in the river. If you've been here this long, we began with what does your river of life look like? Who is drinking from your river? Who do you nourish? And how do you nourish yourself? Has the river cleared? Do you feel more grounded and present? What is the gift of your practice of showing up for you in this moment? My name is Julie Hannon, and I'm so grateful for you showing up for this practice. It's such an appreciation for me and an acknowledgement in all the ways that supports this work in spreading all over the world, that you hit like and share the practice. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. Do go to my YouTube station and subscribe. And if you want to deepen your practice, the Medicine Wheel is starting. A small private Medicine Wheel begins the first weekend of June. Check out my website, innerpeaceandwellness.com, for more information on the Medicine Wheel, the practice of turning in and going around in the 4 directions so that we can fully live from the center. 12 days to an awakened life, ancient practices for modern times, 21st century Medicine Wheel. Squeak. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for being with me here in Prague, in the traffic by the river with the mourning doves and the beauty of the sun rising each day again anew. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you for our next practice.